Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2006 Pontiac GTO. Taking a look here at the front end, there are some rock chips that kind of cover the front of the hood. They're very small, very light, but there are, I will say, quite a few of them. It's not distracting, it doesn't really detract from the car, but just so you are aware, they are there. There are a lot fewer on the very front of the bumper. Most of them are just right there on the edge of the hood. Fog lights are in good shape. Bezels aren't cracked or anything like that. On the glass, the cover, those are in good condition as well. Headlights are nice and clear. There's no haze or anything like that on them. Looking at the driver's side front fender, do have a couple small rock chips. Small blemish there. A few very small chips over here, hard to see. Other than that, the front fender is in great shape. Looking at the front driver's side wheel, there's no rash, there's just a chip there, a few scratches there, a chip there, and a chip there. So overall, the wheel's in great shape, just a couple small imperfections. Looking at the driver's side mirror here, this mirror is in fantastic shape. Very, very, very few rock chips on there. Looking at the driver's side door, a few very small rock chips there and there. Door handle's in good condition. Some light scuffing around the edge of it there on the left-hand side. Very light scuffing. Small imperfection there. Driver's side door's in pretty good shape. Looking at the driver's side rear quarter panel, some very light scratching that runs over to the trunk. Segment there, segment there, segment there, and segment there. So I can't really tell if it's going to show up on camera or not. These scratches are really light. There we go. You can kind of see them better from that angle. Pretty insignificant, not very big at all, but we do make these videos for full transparency so you know exactly what you're buying. There's also a small blemish there. Tiny, tiny little chip, scratch, not even sure what that is. And that's it for the rear quarter panel. Overall, it's in really good condition. Looking at the rear driver's side wheel, couple chips there, some light scratching down here, and that spot's a little bit discolored, but other than that, the wheel's in great shape. Let's go ahead and move to the back bumper. There's a mark here down the side of the taillight, kind of scuffs right there, not anything major. Side of the bumper is in good shape. This vehicle, believe it or not, still has the factory exhaust. So over on this side, we do have some scuffing there. We have some scratches there. One scratch is about that length. And then we have a few smaller ones that kind of round the corner there. Not very big scratches. Only really visible if you're looking for them. A couple imperfections there. There's a few scratches on the edge of the bumper. Looks like a few chips there of some kind. There's no texture to it, so it's probably pretty shallow. And then here on the plastic trim, we do have some scuffing around the edge of that. Very, very light scuffing. The top of the wing is in really good shape. No marks across the wing except for just a few tiny little chips there, or scratches maybe. The trunk lid is also in excellent shape. Moving on to the passenger side rear quarter panel. Do have a small scratch there. Very light scuff there. You'll even pick up. A couple marks across the window trim. Overall, I'd say the paint's in really good shape. Rear passenger side wheel. You have a couple little scratches there around the lip of the wheel. A couple marks on the side of that spoke. Again, a mark on this spoke. And a few marks right there on the edge of that lip. So overall, it's in really good shape. Just a few minor defects. The car is 14 years old after all. Passenger side door. Small rock chip there and there. Not a big deal at all. Very small. And the side skirt is in mostly good condition. Have a couple scuffs down here. Scratched there. Scuff. And there's just a few small scratches that kind of run down the side of that side skirt. All things considered though, I'd say it's still in pretty good shape. Passenger side mirror. This one has a few more rock chips than the driver's side. And it also has some marks just around the edge of the mirror. About here, some scratches. Looks like it might have caught something. Front passenger side fender. A few very small rock chips. Overall, it's in good shape. There is also a scratch right above the GTO logo right there. Front passenger side wheel. That wheel is in excellent shape. It's kind of hard to tell, but the depth of this paint is really amazing. The metallic in it, this paint just really looks good on this car, especially with the direct sunlight hitting it. This is definitely one of those have to see in person paint jobs. So moving to the interior, it's in excellent condition. No scuffs, no fading, no defects or anything like that. The leather is all in fantastic condition. Both door cards look great. All the buttons and switches function as they should. And it is a 6-speed manual car. So that's always a plus. Starts right up. It does have power seats, power windows, power locks. It does have keyless entry with the key fobs. You can lock it remotely as well as open the trunk. Has an aftermarket Pioneer radio in it. AC blows cold. Mirrors in good shape. The seats and upholstery look excellent. No defects to note with any of that. Back seats look good as well. This car is in phenomenal shape. No issues with the dash either. Dash also looks really good. This vehicle has 65,301 miles at the time of me making this video. None of the buttons on the steering wheel are worn. Cruise control there, twilight sensing headlights, one-touch driver and passenger windows, which is pretty nice. Always a nice feature to have. So let's go have a look at the engine bay. This being a 2006, this is an LS2 car. It does not come with the earlier version LS1, so it does have the 6-liter Chevy V8 engine. There's the LS2 stock airbox. This car has not been modified in any way. Stock exhaust as well. Runs and drives great. It's incredibly smooth. 6-liter has a really healthy idle. Sounds good. Feels good to drive. Still has the stock exhaust manifolds on it and everything. And that is our 2006 Pontiac GTO. If you have any further questions, please feel free to visit our sales listing online at www.exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.